Hey, Vincent Lamanti here. I'm here with Ed Kenny. We want to share with you the Shuffle app, why we're so excited over the moon about this technology. Just really radical stuff. So real quick, I was looking for ways to expand my business, ways to get my business out to the masses, and really ways to, be more increasingly relevant. We all know nowadays that if you're in business and you're not on someone's mobile device where they're spending most of their time, your business is kind of irrelevant. So we want to make ourselves have this technology to put ourselves out there and, again, become more and more relevant. Things are changing so quickly that people are spending more and more time on their mobile devices. And what I really love, there's so many things about this. It's not just the prospecting. It's really about the rapport building, how to share this in a professional manner. We're going to show you that right now. It's a very professional way to share your business, share any changes you have in your business. A lot of people have multiple businesses, so they want to be able to share that as well. I also love the fact that I can share this with someone, a business professional, in regard to their business, as opposed to me wanting to share my business with them. So you'll see some of that as well. On the inside of this app, another thing we're so excited about, and we'll get deep into that as well, is the ability to build the team building concept on the inside. So we want to go over what's really the basic steps that you need to do to create a card and share a card. So let me just introduce Ed Kenny. Ed, if you want to take it from here, why you're so excited, and really get into how to share the card.
Yeah, Vin, thanks a million. I appreciate it. And when I first got this app and you told me what it was capable of, the first thing I wanted to do was to see what you said was going to happen. I wanted to verify that. So I was obviously anxious. I was willing to put the time in to really understand it. And what I realized during this period of time is that there is no time really that you have to put into this. It just, once you get it, it's amazing how quickly it clicks for you. And it's amazing how this thing just starts to run. Sorry about that interruption. But what did it for me was just the simple creating of a card, okay? The simple creating of a business card, a virtual business card that I could share with my network, okay? So I think about it. When you start a business, the first thing you want to do is get your cards. You can't start until they're printed. Well, you end up getting 500 business cards and you hand them out to people and nothing ever happens. And you kind of think and pray that something's going to happen, but it never does. Because there's no leave behind. They take it, they put it in their pocket, it ends up on their dresser drawer, and then it ends up in a shoebox. 3 years later, you got 3,000. At least that's my story, okay? So when you showed me this, I said, I got to create my first card. So what I want to do right now is I want to take you into the app. This is the Shuffle app right here, okay? I'm going to click on it. I'm going to go in and sign into my account. And I'll get in here, and let's see what happens. I go in. And this is what you're going to see. You're going to go into the first page, and you're going to see, me up there with my email, my cards, activity, contacts, all this different stuff, which you'll come to learn about. But for right now, all I want to do is share with people how to create their own card, okay, and how simple it is. So I go into cards, okay. Now, I've already got my business cards created for travel and energy because that's the business that I'm in. That's the business that I'm building. So, but if you're, whatever business you're building, you go in and just click add a card, and then you go in right here and you pick whatever kind of background you want. If you want a circle face or whatever, this is what's going to show up when you send a text off to somebody. It's going to show like whatever you want them to see. So let's say I hit continue. I pick that. Now I go in here. I just put in a photo of myself. Get it from the photo library. I go in and take a selfie. Whatever the case may be, you get the point. You can pick whatever picture you want, and then you put in your information, your name, your last name, your email, your contact information. And what's really cool here is obviously the logo of the company. You can go on there and put in the logo of your company. And then down here is what I love, okay? Enter website links. So like I'm Veridian or Travel. I want people to go to my website, so I just put in my website, my personal link, and then join for free or become a customer. Any of these kind of buttons that you want to put in, I go in and I click new. I title it like join free, and then I put in the website link and I hit done, and then it adds it into my card, okay? Also, you can go in here, YouTube videos, Vimeo videos, anything that's hosted online, you can actually copy and paste those links and it will show up as a video when you make your card. So I think it's really important when you're sharing with someone what your business is that there's a video that someone could click on your business card and boom, all of a sudden there's a video that explains the business. All of a sudden they're engaged and they're interacting with your business. It's not a paper card that they put in their pocket and ends up in their dresser drawer. So now I finished making my card, and I'm going to go back in and I'm going to show you what my card looks like right here. Travel. Okay, this is my travel light. You can see some stats right off the beginning. I've sent it out 184 times. It's been viewed 291 times. I click into it and I can hit preview card. This is what it's going to look like. When I send it to Vin, this is when he opens it up off his text. This is exactly what it's going to look like. Okay, so he opens it up and he sees his travel light. Why travel? I have a short video that explains it. I have a video that shows how to earn with it, a little bit about the fundraising program. And then I've actually gone as far as to make a video that explains it. You know, people always ask me, what do you do for work, Ed? Well, you know what? Let me send you my business card. I'll tell you what I do. And I just take 2 seconds. I send the card to them. They've got a video from me to them that says, hey, I work with a discount travel company and, you know, it's Priceline, Expedia. I give them the whole spiel in a 3-minute video and then a little blurb about it. And then it says I can click join for free. So what happens when I go in and I click this join for free, I have someone go directly to the account that would sign up for a free Karma account. So I can send them right to my business, my business webinar overview, or I can send them to the actual website to learn more. But it's a professional business card. The best part about this, look, at the bottom it says download contact information. A person just clicks that. Next thing you know, they upload it into their contacts. That's all they have to do. Imagine you get a business card and you have to data enter in all that information yourself. Who needs that? Nobody wants to do that. This is 2017. No, people shouldn't be doing that. All right, so now I've created my business card. It looks very professional. I'm happy with it. So now what I want to do is I want to go in and I want to send it. So I'm going to go ahead and hit send. I'm going to hit new contact, scroll down, and I can just get, it links right up to my phone contacts there. So I click on that, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to pick Vin. I'm going to put Vin's name here, and he's going to pop up right there. I click that, and then I go to the little checkbox up in the top right, and I click that, and then it's going to say, would you like to send as a text message? If I had Vin's email, it would also ask me if I wanted to send it to his email as well. But I'm just going to kick text message because this is 2017 and more people are doing text. So now I have intros. I can actually create standard intros for different types of people, like a new person I just met or someone who I've been friends with for a while, whatever. But I've already chosen, I've already gotten a couple of different types of intros here. But I want to send Vin my new contact info, okay? I'm going to click on that, and here's what it says. I'll click it to where it goes to the text portion. It says, hi, I'm going to change the name from Donna to Vin, and I'm going to read it to you. It's been a long time. I hope all is well with you. I wanted to let you know that I finally launched my new business, and I'm really excited about it. Would love to talk to you about it. More importantly, I have updated my business contact information below. Please take a moment to upload my new virtual business card info into your contacts for future reference. Thanks so much. And boom, I click this off. It goes right over to Vinny. I get a confirmation, okay? Now, the best part about it, Vinny is going to get this business card. He is going to open it up. And here's what he'll see. I'll show you what he'll see on his end. He's going to see, let me show you here. Where is this? Let's see. Okay, he's going to see like this. This is what it looks like when he gets it in a text. This is going to be my ugly mug right here. And he opens it up on his end, and look, lo and behold, he's watching my business card. He opened it up, and I am going to get a confirmation that Vin has actually opened up my business card. And if he clicks in any of the videos or any of the website buttons that I have on there, it's going to tell me even more detailed information about what he clicked on in the business card. It is truly like that verification process where I send someone off a business card to their text. See, Vin Lamontia viewed your card. Vin Lamontia has viewed your card. If he views it again and again and again, guess what? That's a hot prospect. I have to follow up with him. I have to call him up and say, hey, Vin, I sent you my new business card. I was hoping you'd have a chance to talk about it. He's like, dude, I've already looked at it. I'm blown away by what you got going on. When can we have lunch? So, in a month of using this thing, I can't even begin to explain the amount of productivity that has come into my life, the busyness, the people that are looking at this card every day, breaking it down, wanting to have lunch, wanting to learn more. It's literally revolutionized the business in a big way. And getting that verification that people are seeing what I'm sending them. Think about it. How many times have you sent off information to people that, send me more information about your business, Ed, I'll take a look at it. And you sit there and take a half an hour, you create an email, you put in these little ugly links to videos and stuff, and you send it to them, and you're hoping and praying that they actually watch it. And then you follow up with them in 3 days and say, hey, did you see the email I sent you? And they say, you know what, Ed, I haven't had a chance to look at it. And you just bang your head. Okay, someone says, Ed, send me some information about what you're doing. Love to take a look. And I say, okay, let me have your contact information, your cell phone number. I'll send it to you right now. And all the perfect information that I want to package together goes in my business card, and he watches it, and I get verification that he watched it. I see that he's watching it or she's watching it. So if you can learn how to create your card and send it to your top 10 friends and business colleagues and say, hey, take a look at my new business, you're going to get the verification. That's when you're going to truly understand the power of this technology. And we haven't even scratched the surface on the stuff that it can do.
Yeah, Ed, that's great. And you could see it, right? Over the moon excited about between the campaigns and all of the deep dive stuff that's behind this. But on the surface, the real radical simplicity in making a card. Why don't you just, real quick, go over how would you get someone started? Okay, so they make their card. What do you say? You have them send it to you? And what about connecting on the inside of the Shuffle app?
Okay, so there's some really easy functionality with this. When we go back into the Shuffle app.
It's the four, let me ask you, it's the 4 squares in the upper left-hand corner, correct?
Yep, exactly. That's exactly right. So you go, and then what you got your little dashboard here, cards, activity. So I can actually go into activity, and I can see all the different stuff that I've done. I've sent the card, Vin's watched the card, all these different things. If I did a Twitter campaign this morning, I can see how many people are viewing it on Twitter. There's all sorts of different things. But the contacts is really cool, because when you go into contacts, you see all your contacts that you have within the Shuffle app. And then you can go in and search for them, and you can send them private messages. You can do all sorts of things. And then there's this other thing called Chatter. Now, I love Chatter.
Wild.
Because if I want to go in and create a group, let's say I'm creating a group for Viridian Travel, and we're going to go out there and really start to market this thing. I can create the group, and I can create a new group and just put in a title of what it is. And then it lets me pick all the people that I want to share in that group. Or I can do a broadcast. I can do a broadcast that sends out a message to everybody in all of my groups, in everything. So like if I do a training, I could actually do a training webinar and send it out to everybody in this group, and they can just know to go there. They go in here and they'll see Chatter. They'll see a little icon that says that there's a new communication. They click on it, and then they can go and view the webinar training. It's just incredible. I mean, it's beyond incredible how simple this is.
It really is, Ed. And something I want to ask you too, if you can go back to broadcast for a second, I just want to show that because as this grows, we're sharing this with people that are not necessarily even in your business, not only prospects, but people that are in your business, so to help them get started. But there's also the element of, you're sharing it with the real estate agent. They want to use it for their own business. So when you do a broadcast, you may not want to send the training to that particular individual. You may have an update for a specific state. There's something going on in Massachusetts or California or Australia, or this is global, so it could be in France or wherever it may be. So the broadcast, if you could just go over and show at the top, right on the broadcast message, it says groups. So how effective is that in training now that people will always know where a webinar is, a conference call is, all of that stuff?
Yep, and then I go in here, I hit Jersey group, and I go through here and all the people that are in Jersey. Okay, I got them, and you can just add these people at a click of a button to the group, hit done, add, and you're done. And that's that. You've created your group, and that broadcast right here, I'll click add, and that broadcast message, and then you would type in your message here. Hey guys, and boom, you send it off, and everyone gets that in that message group.
And I love that too, because that you could send that out to 10,000 people. When they message you back, it's not like group text where everyone else sees the message.
Yes, it's one to many, and then one back to one.
Right.
It's awesome.
Tremendous stuff. Well, there's a lot of trainings and things we can do coming up ahead. There's, deeper dive. But really, this is we recorded this to just show the simplicity. The first step is get started, create a card, and send that card out, along with going into the to Discover or the contacts, and make sure you stay connected. You have to send a connection on the inside of the app to be connected with your own team.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So make your first card. As soon as you make your first card, as simple as that is, plus that there's clone cards. We can get you clone cards very easily. If you like my card, I could send it to you, and you can just clone it. You put your contact information instead of mine, but you don't have to go do the YouTube videos and all that stuff. It's already done for you. So we made it pretty simple. One last thing I want to say, just how to sign up for Shuffle is when you get the card, you simply just click on someone's card, whoever sent it to you, and then on the bottom it says on the bottom right here, you can see right here, it says design your own card now. Just click on that, and boom, it'll bring you right into the app where you can start to you can go get signed up and get Shuffle, and then it takes 2 minutes. You get 14 days for free, so you can play around with it, get a couple cards created, send them off. I promise you, when you start to see the impact this has on your business, it's beyond any. It's the best money you'll ever spend. I'm going to say one last thing, Ben. If you're like me and you've been in business marketing stuff for years, you've got a shoebox of 2,000 to 3,000 cards or whatever, a couple hundred, and you're looking at them every day saying, man, I wish I could do something with those things. And a lot of people just end up throwing them away. Well, I've actually systematically gone, and I can actually take a picture of the card with my app, with my phone. All the data from the card gets uploaded into the app, into the correct data fields. And then I just send a business card. And I say, hey, John, long time no talk. I wanted you to have my latest business card information. I've killed two birds with one stone. I've uploaded their information into my system, and I've also proactively entered into a potential situation with them. And then I get to see, out of all those cards I send out every day, people are clicking it, they're interacting with it, they're learning about what I do, and I'm setting up appointments. I've signed up 3 associates in the last 3 weeks from people that I didn't even know who I was sending it to. They were so old, the business cards were so old, these people called me back and they said, hey, Anna, I'm interested in what you're doing. And I'm like, are you kidding me? It's like found business.
Yeah.
It's great.
Well, you know why it's found business? Lastly, is this. Has anyone noticed anyone doing this? Everyone's lives are here. Right now, I have my kids outside. Anyone from 13 to 20, this is not a phone. It's a mobile device. They spend all their time on it. And again, like we opened this, to stay relevant in the business, you got to stay up with the times. And this is just radical. Lastly, Ed, after the 14 days, it's a whopping how much? That's another thing. The barrier of entry to this is tremendous.
So it's $10 a month. And you get to make 10 different business cards, and you can send it unlimited amounts of time to unlimited amounts of people. There's no limitations. And like we said, we've just kind of scratched the surface on what the potential is with this. There's no way we could spend all day talking about this, but it's brilliantly simple, but it's so dynamic.
Yeah, great stuff, Ed. Thanks for joining me. And anything I can do to help, let's go do it. Awesome.
You got it. Thanks, man.
You got it.
Thanks all.